you clowns? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Emily, I go by MK Fit. Today I'm spilling the tea. Except I don't drink tea, I'm not gonna lie, I'm drinking coffee. Same shite. So I posted a juicy Q&A on my Instagram and I got some fun questions. So yeah, we're just gonna sit, we're gonna chat, you're gonna learn some stuff about me. Let's see what kind of secrets I spill. So we're gonna jump right into it. This was probably the most asked question, so let's get this one over and done with right away. Are you dating anyone and what is your sexuality? I felt bad because I posted a video with my friend Alicia. We posted our gym workouts on YouTube and I called her my girlfriend. And everyone was like, I knew you were gay! And I was like, oh no. I don't know if that's like an East Coast thing that like I call my girls that are friends girlfriends. That is definitely my own fault. I am straight, but I am such a open and loving person. I believe love is love. Love whoever the hell you want. Sometimes there are days though that I really wish that I was attracted to women, I'm not gonna lie, but yes, I am straight and I call my friends girlfriends sometimes. But the answer to the question is no, I am not dating anyone. Like I've been in long-term relationships for a good chunk of my 20s, and you know, this is kind of the first year where I've really felt like, you know what, like as lonely as it gets sometimes, especially during COVID, I know that with everything going on this year and because my channel is so new that I need to stay focused and I need to put 100% effort towards myself, and there's nothing wrong with that. Do I get lonely? Yep. But I also know that I'm the type of person that when I get into relationships, I tend to just kind of like drop everything and like completely focus on the other person, and it's definitely not a good time in my life for me to do that. So I'm single, not quite ready to mingle just yet, but that's pretty much the tea there, my friends. Okay, we're moving on. I got this question a lot too. How did you deal with your most recent breakup? Not very well. Even though the breakup was mutual at the time, this one hit a little bit close to home because we actually dated in high school and we got back together like 8 years later after not talking. So I think I just kind of felt like a complete failure after already going back to something and then having it still not work out. I got out of that relationship and I realized, you know, how toxic and just really unhealthy that relationship was. Like I had never felt so low about myself being with this person, and I'm not gonna rag on him or anything. It's just unfortunately toxic relationships, they happen, and I just will never forget like waking up every day and feeling like I had to like go out of my way to please this person. I had to look a certain way and I had to act a certain way, and you know, that just wasn't me. But you look at it from an outside perspective and you're like, oh yeah, no, I would never do that. But then once you get into these relationships, you don't even realize what you're doing. So when we broke up, I think I felt very lost and like I didn't really know how to act and be who I was originally. You know, hopefully I could find someone that will love me for me and I wouldn't have to change anything about myself. So that was something that like I'm still struggling with on a daily basis. I have like this big fear of just not being good enough for someone or something, and I didn't feel good enough for this person. And you know what? Things happen for a reason. I wish this person nothing but the best. It was definitely a toxic relationship and definitely needed to get out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay. What is one hit theme you will never do? I like to think I'm pretty open. Even like I've done themes in the past where I'm like, ugh, I really don't want to do this, but I know people want it, so I'll absolutely do that. I think that's actually a question later on. But I will never support an artist that has been accused of or convicted or found guilty of sexual assault. I understand that there are a lot of very popular artists out there. A few of them involved in this issue is extremely controversial, and I understand it that not everything is black and white. However, I personally can't do it. It's just it's a very strong moral that I have. It's close to home for me. So I will not, especially because I don't make any money from my hit videos, all of that money goes to the artist. I'm not supporting them in any way, shape, or form. So keep that in mind when you're requesting themes. I'll do pretty much anything, but no artists that have been accused of sexual or physical abuse, any of that stuff. Sorry, but not really. What is your least favorite hit theme that you've ever done? I actually like didn't watch The Greatest Showman. Obviously I watched it, I had to watch it before I did it, but I was like, oh, now I gotta watch this movie. So there's just been like a couple of themes like that where I'm like, oh, okay, now I don't really know what this is, but they want it, so I gotta do it. But that one I actually had a lot of fun doing, so I won't say it was that one. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a One Direction fan, but like, I can't say that I didn't enjoy doing it. I did enjoy doing it because I knew that people would love it, and that to me was like, I know what it's like to hear a song that just literally like makes you so happy, and knowing that I was doing that for other people, like that made me happy, and I was still like, I still had fun. So would I listen to One Direction in the car? Not really, but will I do a hit to it? Abso-freaking-lutely. So that's what I'll say about that. This was also a very popular question. How do you make money? So as most of you know, I don't make any money from my hit videos. Any videos that have music in them, I don't make money. All of that ad revenue goes to the artist. So I always get a lot of comments being like, there's so many ads. I'm like, I know, I wish I could turn them off, I wish. But they control it, YouTube controls it, I don't control it, and it sucks big time. There are a couple days that I look up how much that video would have made me and I get, sad. That's okay. That is why I have launched the Patreon subscription. So, you know, I released a video at the beginning of all this being like, I want to make these videos for you guys. The amount of time it takes for me to do them would mean that I can't work at my original job at the gym. So if you guys want these hit videos, I'm gonna need some help. I need some help on Patreon. So that's what we created Patreon. You can sign up for your like $3, $5, or $10 USD a month. And they do different currencies as well. And my VICs, which are my top clowns, that pay $10 a month. Wow, we have such an amazing community. They do live workouts together. We have a Facebook group, you know, we do monthly Q&As where I just like sit, we get to chat. You know, $5, you get to vote for your hit themes, just like little things, etc., and more things are to come still. So that is a big source of my income right now because it basically is what's supporting my YouTube channel. And then I've been offered brand deals. I've done a couple, but I just know personally I'm never going to support a brand that I don't believe in 1,000,000 trillion %. I realize that's not a real number, but I just want to make sure that I keep my channel honest, and I'm only going to endorse products that I truly believe in. Because also, like T, yes, I went to acting school, but I'm a really shit liar. Don't ask me the difference between acting and lying. If I know I'm not being genuine to someone, like my eyes start twitching and like, you can just tell. That's pretty much the majority of that. So we're still growing. I got a lot of ideas in the work. Obviously I've launched merch and things like that, but that's basically it, my friends. We're still plugging along in this business. What is your unhealthiest habit? 100% it's my drinking. I love red wine. I don't like getting drunk. Like I do it with my friends and stuff, like we like to have fun, but if I'm ever hungover the next day, my anxiety is so bad and my hangovers are so bad. Like I literally feel like I've been run over by a freaking dump truck. Like if I make dinner, like wine just makes everything taste good. So that's something I've been actually actively trying to work on, especially in the past couple of months, is limiting how much wine that I drink. Other alcoholic beverages I like, they're more of a social thing. Red wine is something I'll drink alone by myself. So that's what I'm trying to work on as well. I also I love dessert. I can't. Like my dad and I always joke about cake and donuts. We love them. So I will say, like, I've had a lot of questions too, like how do you suppress cravings and all that. I'm always looking for healthier substitutions for things that I like. Like I love Kit Kats. I always keep a frozen Kit Kat in the fridge. I have been really enjoying the Built bars as well. I've been posting about these on my YouTube channel and my Instagram page as well, I think. Yeah. These things are awesome. So these basically taste like Mars bars, and they have, this one is cookies and cream. And it really does taste like a chocolate bar. 130 calories, 17 grams of protein, and the taste is just unfreaking believable. So I can leave information for these down below as well, but it's just about finding those healthier alternatives for the things that you like. And we can do a whole video on that some other time. But trust me, I got my unhealthy habits as well, friends. You You ain't alone. All right, next. How do you deal with other fitness YouTubers stealing your content? Listen, as much as sometimes it pains me, I will never ever bash other YouTubers on my platform. That's not what my platform is about. I am aware of some of the other fitness creators copying my stuff. I've been aware of it since day one. Here's the thing. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. And I'm always very, very flattered. There are a lot of dance fitness YouTubers out there, like they've been there like long before I started my channel. I respect them so much. I think there's room for everyone to be successful. Does it hurt my feelings that people have stolen my ideas and don't give me any credit? Yep, absolutely. There's nothing I can do about it. The only thing I can do is keep my head down and just focus on creating the best damn dance fitness content out there that I can. So that's my focus. Anyone that wants to copy me, you know what? Good luck. That's all I'll say about that. Why can't you use hit anymore? Can't say the actual word on camera. But the OGs will remember the original name of my class before I renamed it MK Hit. Long story short, I have the Canadian trademark for that term. Someone else in the US had the US trademark and decided to come after my videos and block them in the States, even though I had my own Canadian trademark because YouTube is a global platform. Put it this way, I fought as hard as I could. I spent a lot of money, tragically, fighting as hard as I could. At a certain point, I had to decide, you know, was I going to continue to spend more money or could I pivot the business and come up with something else? Because if I kept going down that road, it would have killed my business. It would have bankrupted me. So I had to make a really, really sad decision and I cried a lot about it. But I decided, you know what? I'm going to let this person win. They can have it. And I know at the end of the day, they will never do what I did with it. And if anything, they should thank me for giving that particular name some traction. You're welcome. How did you come up with clowns for your follower base? So this is not even a joke. So I, at the very beginning of all this, was doing live workouts on my Instagram when I was still growing my channel and stuff. And I was really hungover one morning and I had to do a death by leg day workout. I was really hungover, so I came on my Instagram story and I was like in bed. I was like, what's up, you clowns? It's gonna be a leg day. Okay, I'll see you in an hour. And I was just like not in the mood at all. And people started freaking out, being like, I can't believe you just called me a clown. I think it's because like a lot of like influencers like tend to call their followers like sunshines and good morning, my loves, and you know, like just like happy, fun, positive stuff like that, and this was just something completely different. I also kept it because, one, I think it's hilarious, and two, I think it's a great reminder not to take yourself too seriously, which is basically what my channel is all about. You know, we don't have to look pretty and perfect all the time. We get to flail and look stupid and look like clowns. Even though secretly, I'm actually really terrified of clowns, okay? So don't send me those clown emojis on Instagram. I don't like them. They need to come up with a new one that's a little less scary. But yeah, it just stuck. And please note that I'm not actually insulting you. Thank you very much. What is the most embarrassing blooper from your hits? Okay, let me see if I can find some. So you're getting down low in a sumo squat here. You're gonna wind it up. God damn it, Susan. You're comfortable, all right? Nice. That's your move number one. Move number two. Do you need to laugh and get that out of your system? I'll just let that happen. Last round, ready? Let's go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Basically, like, I've had, like, bloopers of me burping, a lot of swearing, tripping, just all the classics, but yeah, there she is, folks. And this is kind of a good one. Are there ever days you're just not feeling it? Oh my God, yes. Are you freaking kidding me? Like, I struggle with motivation as much as the next person. There are days that, like, I wake up and I'm like, the last thing I want to do is put myself on camera, put makeup on and go, No! I mean, but that's the thing that I do also love about my channel as well, is that you guys really have accepted me for who I am. You know, you take me on my good days, you take me on my bad days, you're super understanding when maybe I'm not as active on social media, I'm taking mental health breaks, that kind of a thing. So I truly believe that I have the best followers out there. I'm all about quality versus quantity. Loved that my channel is growing, but you know what? Like, the people that I have now, like, if this is all I grow to, I'm happy with it, because you guys are awesome, and we've created an awesome community together. So you betcha there are days I'm not feeling it at all, but it's because of you guys that I get up and I do it, and every single time that I push through and I do it, I always feel 10 times better, and that is not a lie. How did you get famous and successful? Any tips? I mean, I've told this story, but my channel grew out of complete accident. I didn't have a channel. I did a collab with my good friend Alessa, who has the Disney YouTube channel, which is where my first Disney workouts were posted. They're still there, by the way. I'll put the link down below. And it just took off. We had over 1.5 million views, and people were asking for more. So I kind of like gained that popularity before I even had a real YouTube channel. And that's pretty much what happened. In terms of like tips and getting successful, find something that means something to you, and you have to be 1,000,000% passionate about it. I've been passionate about this type of class. I've been teaching it for years before I've started my channel, and it was something I felt very passionate about, creating a dance fitness class that you didn't have to memorize a bunch of choreography, and you didn't have to be a dancer, and you didn't have to worry about looking stupid in front of other people. That was something I was very passionate about, and I think that's why people resonated with that, because it was a little bit different than what's already out there. So don't look at what everyone else is doing. Focus on your passions and focus on what you want to contribute to what's already out there, if that makes sense. Are you getting the COVID vaccine? Yes. I don't need to say anything else about it. Yes, I will be getting the COVID vaccine. God knows when that's gonna happen. Canada's a little, and that's a complete exaggeration, a little behind. So keep our fingers crossed. What's an embarrassing drunk story? It was I think my 21st, 22nd birthday or something. I can't remember when it was. And I had a beer pong party with my friends, and I love playing beer pong. Like, I'm a champion, by the way. And obviously, because I won at beer pong, I was a little intoxicated. And I pulled an Irish exit on my own party. It was at my own house, and people couldn't find me anywhere, and someone came in, opened my shower, and I was passed out in the bathtub. Just decided to have a nap. Bunch of people at my house, all chilling. Where the hell is Emily? She's in the bathtub, asleep. I used to get to that drunk level of just like, okay, I'm done, bye, and then I just go and I leave. And if it's at my own house, then I'll find a quiet place and have a nap. This is gonna be our last question. How do you manage your anxiety? Any tips? This is a tough question because there's no one real way to manage anxiety. It's taken me many years. I got diagnosed and really started to develop it after first year university. I'm not gonna get into all that, but after first year university, I developed PTSD. And then that's when anxiety and depression kind of came along with it. I don't get panic attacks as much anymore. They probably happen maybe like once a month, but my anxiety is there all the time, and I feel a great tightness in my chest. I struggle to breathe. I might seem normal to everyone else, but I feel it right here. Couple things that I am on medication for it, which helps, but it's kind of more of like a thing to just kind of like make it manageable. It doesn't really solve the issue for me. I recently went to Sage at the mall the other day with my friend, and my anxiety was terrible. And I was just kind of like, I need something right now. Like, I don't have medication to like completely calm me down instantly. I don't have any of that stuff. So I went to Sage and they gave me this stress essential oil or something, and you rub it in your hands really, really quickly, and then you cover your face and you take 3 slow deep breaths, and it kind of has that that mentholy Vicks Vapor Rub kind of smell that I literally felt like I took a deep breath and I literally felt my chest open up. I will find the link and I'll put it for you guys down below, but wow, did it ever help. You know, in terms of managing it every day, I have to just acknowledge that it's there. I have to listen to my body. I tell you guys that all the time. And I think just focusing on not feeling ashamed because of it. If I have to tell my friends, hey, I can't come today because I'm just not in a great place, then those are the things that I have to do. And that's why even sometimes you won't see me on social media as much or whatever, just because there are days I struggle, and there's been a lot more than usual lately, especially with COVID and everything. But it's just about taking things one day at a time, not getting in your head about, you know, having to meet other people's expectations. You know, you come first. You have to take care of yourself first. So I'll put the link for that roller oil down below, because wow, that really helped. And I do also use CBD as well. I've really found it helpful. I just take CBD oil and I put it in a glass of water or something and I drink it, and I really find it helps calm me down, especially at the end of a day where I'm like teaching fitness classes or filming and going bah. That's pretty much it. I hope I spilled some good tea for your friends. One question that I didn't include, but I'm gonna include it right now, is are you gonna continue doing YouTube once COVID is over? Guys, I'm YouTube full-time officially. So I'm officially on YouTube full-time. This is my job now. I'm super excited about it. Big shout out to my Patreons who were able to make this happen for me, and I'm really damn excited for content coming your way. So, yay! You guys know the drill. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, because why not? And let me know what you guys want to see next. All right, I'll take care, guys. Bye.